Welcome back everyone. Hi, this is Mukesh from learnautomation.com. In this video tutorial, we'll see how to capture a screenshot in failure in Selenium WebDriver. So if you have referred my previous video tutorial, in that video, I have covered how to capture a screenshot, how to create libraries, and how we can utilize that code which we have written for capturing a screenshot. So if you have not seen that video tutorial, then please refer that video because I will be using the same code and same approach in this video tutorial. So I will use the same code. So before moving to the actual scenario, let's discuss some of the things which you are not aware of. So we will talk about ITestResult first, and we'll talk about at the rate after method. Then finally, we will talk about how to capture a screenshot on failure. So now if you talk about ITestResult, and just before moving to this actual video tutorial, let me tell you it's very important and frequently asked question in interviews as well. They will be asking you the same thing like in case any failure, how to capture screenshot and how to add into the reports as well, right? And if you're working with Selenium, then it's must that you have to implement this feature in your framework that have to capture in a screenshot on failure. Okay, so let's discuss this first, then you will get the actual outcomes why we are doing this. So it's an interface separately, okay, which will keep track of your test case information that is currently we are executing. Okay, so it will contain so many information for that particular test case, but we will be using only some of the information like I want the test case execution status, like whether my test case passed, failed or skipped, and test case name. Okay, so test case name I want, so that I will capture the screenshot based on the test case name, and I need this test case execution status as well, so that I can identify whether my test case getting passed or failed. Okay, so this is the one separate interface we will use. You will see in couple of minutes when we will write the actual code for this. And we have one annotation called after method. Okay, so in the previous video tutorial I have used one annotation called at the rate test, which will simply execute your test and via test test. So we will use this after test annotation, and this uh, annotation will execute after execution of every test. So let's say if you have created one method, let's say tear down, and you will keep after method. So if you have 5 test cases, it will execute 5 times. In the same way, we have before method as well. As the name itself says, before executing every test case, it will execute. So, but in this tutorial, I will be using this after test and ITestResult. So let's quickly go through the code. So if you have referred my previous video, and you can get the link in this video itself, I have written this code. Okay, and we created this utility class which was capturing the screenshot. Okay, so what I will do, uh, I will write one separate method called public void tear down. You can create any method name. Just for the meaningful name, I'm writing tear down. And now I will use after method. So I will write at the rate after method. Okay, so now it will ask me that what exactly this after method is. So if you put mouse over on this, it will ask you that please import after method that is coming from org.testng.annotations. Okay, so now once your test case will pass or fail, it doesn't matter, this will always execute. Okay, so here we need to parameterize this, so I will write ITestResult. So I was discussing about the same. So if you put mouse over on this, let me take some variable. Okay, so this is a variable which I have taken, but now it will ask you what exactly this ITestResult is. So you can see here ITestResult is a separate interface available. Now it is giving you one quick fix that please import this ITestResult, that is again part of TestNG. So I will simply click. So that's all. So we have one after method ready. Okay, and we have one ITestResult object called result. So this result will keep all the information about the test case which we are executing. So in this example, I have only one test case, that is capture screenshot. So all the information about this test case will be captured in this result variable, or you can say object. Okay, so in case if you have multiple test cases like 5, 10, same method will be applicable for you as well. So don't worry, use the same approach. So what I will do, I will not take the hard coded screenshot. If you want to take, that's very good. But in this video, I will take only if my test case is getting failed. So what I will do, I will forcefully fail this test case. So previously I was using this XPath ID equal to email. So let me change this to some different XPath. Okay. So definitely now WebDriver will try to find this element whose ID is this, and it's not a valid ID. So WebDriver will fail this test case. So if test case pass or fail, all the result information will be stored in this result variable. So I will write one if statement here. Okay, so first I will check how I will get the failure status. So if you see this ITestResult, I will simply write ITestResult. If you put dot operator, okay, so you can see I'm getting failure, skip, started, success. So I will take this failure. So this is predefined, and now if you talk about in depth, internally it will return you value equal to 2. Okay, so I will check if the result having all the information, right? So I will simply say result dot get status. So now internally this will return me the status. So the test case status is pass or fail, and I will compare if the test case status of my test case equal to failure, then take the screenshot. So I will use the same library utility dot capture screenshot. Now if you remember in the previous video, we have parameterized it, and we have parameters like we need to pass the driver plus a screenshot name. Now you can see both is not available. The reason is we created driver locally, right? So this driver access is limited to this scope only. So what I will do, I will simply copy this from here, and I will keep this as global so that I can use the driver in this method and in this method. So I will simply remove the WebDriver from here. So now I have this driver ready. You can see I can use the driver, but still it is asking me give me the screenshot name. Okay, now you cannot hard code it every time, right? So what I will do, I will take the test case name, and whatever test case name it will be, it will take the screenshot based on the test case name. So the question comes, how I can get the test case name? As we discuss, all info will be stored in this result variable. So I will say result dot get name. So this will return the test case name. In our case, test case name is capture screenshot. Okay, so the test case which it will capture will be capture screenshot.png. That's all. And after this, I want to close the browser as well. So I will say driver.quit. So let me check once whether we are doing anything wrong. WebDriver is okay. We are creating object. We are maximizing, and opening the URL. See, right now I don't want to capture this because I want to capture screenshot only on failure. Now it will fail my test case. It will come here. I will capture screenshot, and finally I will close. So what I will do, I will remove all the screenshot which I had already in my workspace just to avoid confusion. So I had three screenshot. I will delete it, not required. Okay, you can see it's blank. Now let me quickly run this and let's see. So this is the one way how we can capture the screenshot in Selenium WebDriver. But yes, we have another way as well using listeners. You might have heard this word very frequently, and trust me, it's very important and very interesting topic in Selenium WebDriver. That listener will take care of the execution, and that will take the screenshot. So you can see it is opening. Now it will fail definitely. So you can see in the console it is saying failure. Okay, and the reason is unable to locate element. I love the feature of Selenium. It gives very meaningful message every time, like no such element exception, unable to locate element, this, since we changed this, right? And you can see a screenshot taken. So it means it test case failed and it has captured the screenshot. So now if you simply refresh your directory, here we go. So the screenshot name is capture screenshot, and yes. So if you want to try the same thing, just give the valid XPath and run it. It will not capture the screenshot because in that case status will be passed, and if this if condition will not satisfy, it will not capture the screenshot, right? That's a very small video and very informative. Then I will highly recommend you just please implement this in your automation framework if you have not implemented yet. Plus, if you are preparing for interview, then please try the same code from your end because it will help you a lot while giving answers so that you can relate easily. There's so many different methods available inside this result. So I will request you please explore all this method. It will give you the brief intro about how this ITest result works and what all information you can expect from this interface. Okay. That's all for this video tutorial. Let's see whether we have covered everything or not. Yes, we have covered everything. So just I'm finishing this tutorial now. In case if you have any doubt, just drop us an email on this email ID mukeshotwani@learn-automation.com. If you want to get the same code I uploaded on learnautomation.com, you can subscribe us on YouTube channel. So below you will get a subscribe option. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my blog as well, and let's connect over social media. So if you want to connect with me, then I am available on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, okay, LinkedIn. That's all for this video. Hope you have liked this video. Then please share with your friends. In case any doubt, you can comment in the below section. Thanks for watching this video tutorial. Have a nice day. Bye bye.